Hey you guys, it's Kathleen here again with Style Schools. Casey, thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, I just realized I did not put accessories on. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, sorry for the delay. They're working on cable in my neighborhood, so internet was down for a hot second. Today, for our outfit prep, oh goodness, I thought something fun would be, I know a lot of people are planning like little short weekend trips. A lot of people trying to use up points before the end of the year, or, you know, just want to explore. Okay, we're good. So I thought a really fun thing for our outfit prep. So this is the final outfit prep in our series of 4 that we've been doing for the last month. So I thank you so much for tuning in and being here. And sorry that last week didn't work out, but this week's gonna be good. So I thought that it would be really fun to pack a bag. So what we are doing is we are focusing on a schedule that is something like this, and hopefully you can kind of see this. So we talked about planning your outfits out for the week. So this is no different, okay? So the last time we did this, we planned for a week's worth of kind of like mom type activities. So work through the day, I think it was lunch with a girlfriend, a kid activity during the week, at school, and then some stuff on the weekend. So we paired 7 outfits, actually I think it was more like 9, and those were able to transition and be ready and on the same hanger and ready to go every single day when she woke up, so that it was easy for her to just pull them, throw everything on, and then like we learned in Tuesday's Facebook Live, just add your accessory sets to it and then you're good to go, okay? So, but that all started off by creating a little bit of a plan. So even if you're not a list maker, this is not hard, okay? So you just get Monday through Sunday, write down what your schedule is for the week, and if you have multiple things in one day, you know what I mean? Like if you're working in the morning and you've got like an evening, you know, obligation of some kind, you know, list them both. So I did the same thing here, but I'm actually just doing it for the weekend because we're just planning for a quick trip. So, okay. Planning for a fall trip to the city, okay? Traveling on Friday morning, do some exploring during the day once we get there. It's a nonstop flight. Then dinner and drinks at night, because what other better way to ring in a good new city and to ask around and figure out what the good local spots are and things like that. That's like my husband's favorite thing to do, is eat with the locals. And then on Sunday or Saturday, focus on sightseeing, doing some chilling and some relaxation, and maybe a little bit of shopping, and then catch a show that night with dinner again, probably at another place that the locals have recommended. And then we'll hop on a plane first thing Sunday morning and travel home, okay? So kind of takes you through everything. Obviously this would be like me with my spouse, but you could definitely use the same outfits if you were going with your girlfriends. So anytime you're wanting to plan like a week ahead, same thing, just like you would plan your meals out for the week, okay? Whether that's just dinners or whether you are like full force meal prep and you plan every meal, the schedule kind of is the same, okay? So this can become part of that type of routine, okay? So everything about Style School is teaching life and balance, okay? And so with that is taking care of your mind, your body, your skin, everything, and your style. So it's, if you can kind of create a day, Sundays work well, to kind of reboot for the following week and do some of these things, outfit prep, meal prep, kind of just plan with the family, I promise you things go so much smoother, okay? So when it comes to traveling, I get asked about this topic all the time because I'm sort of like a wacko. I like to have my stuff, again, being that curvy girl, I never want to be without my personal clothing. I think it's hilarious. I lost a bag one time and one of my girlfriends was like, oh my God, you can just wear my swimsuit. And I'm thinking, right, I can't wait for that. So I'm just one of those people that in order for me to travel in peace, I like to have exactly what I need, completely planned out and kind of ready to go. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And everything that I show you will fit inside of this super glamorous carry-on bag, okay? So, all right, so first things first, travel clothing. When I'm traveling, I like to have a jacket because I don't like to be like freezing. But I also want it to be kind of a lightweight jacket, not like a huge coat unless I'm going somewhere super cold, and then I would wear that on the plane so I didn't have to pack it. But some sort of a light jacket, and then just something that's comfortable. Like I'm gonna be sitting, you know, super tight next to somebody for a long period of time. I don't want something that is uncomfortable to sit in. So I usually travel a lot in dresses, but this time I actually chose kind of a jeans type outfit. So you have seen me do this before. I am huge when it comes to mixing denim, but this is how you do it, okay? So we're not really trying to mix the same shades of denim, just keep them with a nice contrast in there. But we've got cute jeans, button-up denim shirt, and I love the way the shirt layers with this mushroom faux suede jacket. Really comes together for a nice like color balance. You just throw on simple accessories because again, it could be hot, it could be cold, you could be cramped. You know, you don't want to over accessorize to where you're like, okay, kind of less is more when you're traveling, but whatever you want to do. If you are an accessories girl, wear it all, okay? I chose these shoes because they're flats. So when you're running from terminal to terminal, quite possibly, you are doing it in a little bit of comfort. This outfit works the same way with like a pair of, which aren't down here right now. Well, they actually are. You can also do this with a pair of Chuck Taylors, just to kind of keep it simple, and then if you really do have to book it, then you can. But I wouldn't bring extra shoes, okay? So try everything on as you're packing it or planning it. Take a quick picture so that when you're in your hotel room and you're thinking, I don't know if I want to wear XYZ today, you're going through your pictures and you're reassured, like, yeah, I loved that outfit. That's why I brought it, okay? So use your pictures and it'll be super helpful so that you don't overpack, because whatever's not in the pictures, you don't need to bring, okay? So travel outfit number 1. And then what I will do is I will use pieces of this to travel home in on Sunday without looking, you know, the exact same. Okay, so we get there Friday during the day, we do a little sightseeing. I would wear what I wore on the plane to kind of sightsee that afternoon because I'm one of those people that I like to dig in and just get started. I just want to see everything right away and get really familiar with kind of the general area of where I am so that it kind of feels like home for a couple of days and you can kind of, you know, bebop around leisurely. But to go out that night for dinner and drinks, because this is always something I'm planning for. Where did I put it? I keep moving things around, so I'm missing it. But I'll show you most of it. You've probably seen it on my stories. So if you haven't caught up with me on Instagram or in the private Facebook group, Style School Insiders, do so because I post a lot of pictures of just like my own personal style in there, and you might have seen this one. So what I would, and because it's not down here, and I hate that because it's really cute. But yeah, I must have taken it upstairs. So, okay, long pleated midi skirt, okay? Click back on other stuff, you'll see it. Anyway, you'll wear it with this snakeskin emerald looking shirt. I love this shirt. It is very classy. I get compliments on it every single time I wear it. But I would wear this tucked in to that midi skirt, and then I would top it off with a moto jacket to bring kind of that edge that I personally like, which is that super feminine texture and structure, but then throwing on a little bit of edge and like a completely opposing texture just to kind of, you know, bring some balance. So super cute. And then I would wear this because it's a midi skirt. I would wear this with heels like this, right? If you were going to like maybe a nicer restaurant. But if you're like going to kind of a urban place, then even a pair of booties like this would go great, okay? Again, try this stuff on because you don't want to bring shoes that you're not going to wear, okay? So you're either going to wear the booties and you're going to like it or you're going to wear the heels. So if you go with the booties and you're kind of in a cooler climate, absolutely you can throw tights on with this, but bare leg up until it's too cold is really, really sexy, so do that. But don't be afraid or think it's basic to just wear it with the heels because this jacket, giving it the edge, it comes down a little bit far longer than where your skirt will be tucked in. So very edgy, very cool. Okay, if you're really feeling it and you have space in your bag, throw on a festival hat with this look. Love it, love it, love it. And there's just something like I don't wear hats when I'm local, but when I'm out of town, it's like I'm all of a sudden a hat person. So whatever, they're cute. So this would be a fun going out outfit for Friday night dinner and drinks. Okay, so, and the cool thing about these is like, if you are, because I'm a super planner, so if you're like showering on Thursday night, right, so that you can jump on a plane first thing Friday morning, go to the effort to like put on your makeup and do your hair so that you're ready when you get into town, right? And it never fails that when you don't do those things, you always see someone you know at the airport, okay? So put on a good show, start the weekend off right, pre-plan starting Thursday night, and really get that look that you're feeling great in so that you can wear that while you're entering into that new city, and you don't feel like you have to like go back and get ready and spend your first 3 or 4 hours, maybe not that long, maybe 2 hours, getting ready in a hotel room when you could just drop your stuff off and go, okay? So keep that kind of stuff in mind. Okay, so we have our travel outfit, our Friday daytime chillin' outfit, and then we have our nighttime Friday night outfit. So we'll move into Saturday. Saturday was going to be the sightseeing, lunch, chilling, just kind of relaxing, just really exploring the city, but not like going crazy, right? We're only there for a couple of days, so even though we want to see new things, we're not trying to see the entire city, okay? Okay, so with this, I would totally rock this super fun shirt. This shirt obviously can be worn day or night. If you've been watching these Facebook Lives and you've seen me in this shirt actually before, I love this. Actually, my very first body type Facebook Live, I think back in June, maybe May, the girl Kim, my friend that I had here with me, my customer, she had this on in a different shade and I completely copied her. It's an Instagram find. Don't be afraid to click those ads. They're real. I just love the color balance of this. I'm not normally like a huge floral person. I know I've said that before, but this kind of floral I can get down with. I absolutely love the color scheme that I'm dealing with here. So super fun. I think it just screams daytime. It's great for fall. So pair that with just kind of, a basic pair of jeans. These aren't super distressed, so not knowing where I'm going during that day and like what places. Now, everything accepts everything. I know that. I accept that, but I like to feel like the most polished one in the room most of the time, right? So not knowing what kind of like I'm coming into, you're gonna see me pull a lot of looks that are just a little bit more clean cut without like all the distressed denim and things like that I would normally wear, just because I don't really know what I'm gonna be kind of running into. So for me, this is what works. Now, because the temperature is warmer, but it's not like cold outside, I'm gonna pair it with a little bit of a lighter shoe, which I love. And I think I wore these in the Facebook Live when I wore this outfit. So yeah, just like a nice little neutral, fun look, depending on where you're going, what you're doing, things like that. You can always throw on this super cute, if you are into Instagram fashion at all, you've seen it. But your cute little woven bag, right? Just for a crossbody for the day, just to kind of polish out the outfit and make it look super accessorized and cute. And it's super small to travel with. My little tortilla warmer. So, cute outfit, Saturday day. If these shoes are like, I'm not trying to sightsee and shoes this tall, I get it. Wear something else. Find a different pair of your flats, or depending on how warm it is, you could even wear like a pair of little flat sandals. I really like flat sandals in a metallic because I feel like it goes with black or brown or gold or silver. So something even like that, that's really low to the ground, allows you to walk around all day long. You could wear that too. So I'll bring those just in case. Okay, so we've got our Saturday day. Now we're moving into Saturday night. So, okay, tonight it's more like catch some sort of local show, whether it be a comedian or theater or a band or something like that. So when I'm planning for things like this, I kind of bring one super dressy, kind of glammed out look, and then I bring one that's just sort of like a notch down from there, right? So it's a little bit more like street stylish. So I will reuse the dark denim that I wore there, right? I'm gonna pair it with the cute shirt that I wore last week on the live that ties here in the front. Fully accessorize this stuff with your accessory sets. Again, only bringing what you want, but you have options here. Like you can, if you wore flats during the day and you were ready to wear heels at night, you could wear heels. You could also wear the black booties that you would wear with the midi skirt. Or you could wear just the flats that you were traveling in if you know it's going to be kind of like more of a low-key, kind of like local bar dive kind of night. Okay? Now, if you're wearing these shoes, you can always go back and pair the mushroom jacket with everything. But if you are wearing the black booties, we'll say, if you're wearing the black booties, then I would pair it with the leather jacket. Okay? All of it's going to really harmonize and look great together. And you're mixing and matching different things within your tiny little travel capsule, okay? And which means you're not having to bring as much, and you're able to reuse pieces, but they absolutely don't look like you just wore them because you're pairing them in a completely different way. So, tips and tricks. Okay, now, say on Sunday your flight doesn't leave until late and you want to jump in the pool. Or maybe you did this on Saturday. You know, you never know. I'm in love with one pieces anymore. I just really am. It's like designers have finally started to get it. We don't need a complete wedgie when we're wearing these one pieces. So for me, in my long torso, a long swimsuit, a one piece works for me like a charm, and I love them. And so this style is one that I bought for this year that is just so cute. Always need a little bit of a cover up because you're going back and forth from your room to the pool. And yeah, you can throw on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt or whatever, but why when you can wear this adorable little cover up? And I've said this before, being a thicker girl, I always prefer to be lifted if at all possible, especially in a swimsuit. So if I were doing it, I would be wearing these wedges back and forth to the pool. I would throw on my adorable little tortilla warmer. And depending on where I'm at, what the climate's like, things like that, I would bring a hat to go with. Now, everything will fit in this bag, I promise. These hats will be okay, but they will look like they're being squished. I've used them, I've done this before. When I get there, they're fine. But keep that in mind when you're packing your accessories and your shoes. Only bring what you know you're going to wear, okay? So if you're like 50-50 on the hats when you're, getting ready, don't bring it, if it's going to take up too much space. But if you know you're going to wear it, bring it. Super fun. Okay, so this would kind of, consist of a day at the pool. Not a day, but a couple hours. And then whenever I'm traveling, I always like to have a cute little something to sleep in. Whether it's like sexy or comfortable or whatever, just like one special outfit. Not really special, but just one dedicated outfit that's not like, boxer shorts and a t-shirt. My husband sees me sleep in that every day. So, just little somethings where if I go out on the balcony, I'm not like full on in a tankini, braless, got a little robe to kind of go with it. So packing something like that's super cute. Other than that, you're talking undies, bras, toiletries under 3.4 ounces. You know the gig. So, okay. Last but not least, we are finally traveling home. So depending on what you've worn this whole time, you can kind of mix and match this a bunch of different ways. So you can go dark denim with just like a basic extra v-neck tee that's just super low key. You can pair it with the mushroom jacket if you want to. If not, you could pair it with the leather jacket. Whichever one. If you're having trouble because you bought things while you were in town and you don't have as much room in your bag, I would wear your heaviest coat just so that you can free up that extra space and your bulkiest pair of shoes. Okay, so again, you are traveling in a pair of denim and t-shirt, and you can bring those Chuck Taylors if that's easy. You can wear those flats again if that's easy, and then just top it with the coat, right? At first, if the coat's like warm or whatever, wrap it around your waist or something like that. Wrap it with your bag, whatever. Even when I'm carrying on, I still bring a nice size purse because it's like my personal item, and I can fit a bunch of stuff in it. Plus, everything I need for like quick reference is just right here, right here, right here. I don't like to keep everything in my suitcase. I feel kind of naked without it. So I carry this with me so I don't have to pack this. So with the different outfits, just kind of like gauge how bulky you want to be with your purse. So I always bring a few. So I bring a clutch for at night, something that's just, big enough to hold a few pieces of makeup, cards, things like that. I do use the wristlet. I am that person that will kind of hold on to it. So that is an important thing that I look for when I'm shopping for little clutches. But then for daytime, I don't always like to mess with it. So I will do like a crossbody, normally under my jacket. So you kind of have like a layered look with it. But I always have something like this on me. And this is like nothing to pack, okay? And then you've got your big baby. Okay, so now for the fun part. We have planned the whole weekend. I hope you felt like there was like some good options. Now, when it comes to jewelry, go to your accessory sets and pick a few pieces of your gold, a few pieces of your silver that you can kind of mix and match and wear with everything. Package them separately so that it's easy when you've selected your outfit to just go back and say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna wear, silver with this. Grab your silver bag. But make sure you hit all your bases. Short earrings, long earrings, which is hilarious. I'm still realizing I did not put on all of my accessories for the video. Silly. Earrings. Okay, short earrings, long earrings, rings, bracelets. You can do a long necklace, short necklace, sunglasses, all of the above. Okay, so have a little bit of each. And that stuff I do it in baggies, or I do it in like just little, zip up containers, but I do keep them separately. And they're super easy to store. They take up no space at all. So, okay, I'm going to show you how I do this. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so first I put the shoes in and I kind of stack them like this so that they just take up as least amount of room as possible, which, duh. The booties are always going to take up the most space. So if you know your airport isn't going to have you walking like a country mile, then you might wear those on the plane too. I've done that. Just to save from having to pay that checked bag fee, or to do what happened to me and be in New York for Valentine's Day without any clothes for 2 days in the snow. So luckily I layered up for the plane because I had nothing for a few days. It was torture for a second. We kept our spirits up and it was fine, but literally I had like my Miley Cyrus fake leather jacket over like a long sweater, and I could not have been more happy for that like non-breathable pleather in my life because I was frozen. But it eventually came and it was fine. But I haven't really packed a bag for a quick trip like that and checked it since. So live and learn. Okay, stacking these little babies in here, same thing. Purses up here. Up here is where I would also put like underwear, bras, any kind of lingerie, hosiery, things like that. And then I would put my little tortilla warmer. I'm gonna move these around a little and stack them long ways to make room for my little baby. Okay. So it's not like super glamorous, but it works. And I know that there are people out there that teach on rolling it and doing all these really interesting things. But like I said, I like to get in town, grab my stuff out of my bag and hang it up and be done. Okay, so when you see what I'm about to do, yes, I will take the weight for the team of the hangers so that I can have all that with me and not waste my time. So this is what I have. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hangers. Now, I have some of these things on individual hangers because that's just the way my brain works. But if you want to do what we have done on prior videos where you hang everything on one hanger, you can really downsize what you have. But I hesitate folding everything up because then when you get to the hotel, again, you take like an hour or two to move into your room when you're just going to repack it the next day or 2 days. So I take it like this. Anybody who's ever traveled with me knows this to be true. Okay, so I didn't say it was glamorous, but I did say it worked. Okay? And voila, you are ready to go. Enjoy the city and have a great time. And quite honestly, you'll be one outfit less in this because you'll have it on. okay? So even though what I just did looked like I was shoving it in there, there's actually extra room in here. It won't be over the weight, it won't be like busting out and things like that, but you have to pack smart, right? So I would put my accessories here in the front, maybe even bring the accessories in your purse, and then my toiletries in the bag. Make sure everything's less than 3.4. I actually have invested too, getting just a little travel set of skincare and body care and shampoo and conditioner that's like all the same brand, but just little pieces of every single step that you need, but it's all in one tiny little bag. Makes it super easy. Okay, and guess what's not going? They're the Chuck Taylors and the sandals and the hats. So you have to kind of pick and choose, but what's most important are the outfits and accessories to go with each. You don't have to be overly accessorized, but you want to have at least a little bit of something. So you want to bring enough pieces to where you can mix and match and not feel like you're compromising. And you want to bring pieces that you feel amazing in. Like I said, take pictures of each outfit before you pack it so that you have it on your phone and you can kind of flip through. It's also fun when you're talking about with girlfriends. Say you're traveling with friends. What are you going to wear tonight? Oh, these are my options. Makes it really nice. Gives everybody like a jumping off point. Okay, if you're wearing that, then I'll wear this. So, super fun. I'm gonna check really quick before I get off and see if we have any questions. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. It's been kind of a whirlwind. If you haven't checked out the DIY closet course, it is actually still on flash sale for the next, till the 30th, so a couple days. I never offer the course at this cheap of a price. So if you are even mildly interested in that, definitely take advantage. There's packages that start as low as $47. So I know you'll love it. Especially if these videos have kind of stirred you up a little and got you thinking about your style and about how you could kind of improve it and like the steps that you could take. The course actually walks you through all of those steps, okay? I start off by helping you define your style. We move into helping you purge, organize, and pair your closet. And really create a wardrobe shopping list that works for you and your budget and your life, and then how to kind of keep that vibe going and always shopping smart. So it covers all the bases. Okay, and it looks like we're still having a little bit of internet trouble because I am not able to get on. So I don't know if you guys are asking questions or not. Let me try one more thing. And I must say, these are the first day that I have worn the American Eagle jeggings, and I love them. So if you are a girl who is on the constant prowl for great fitting jeans that make the tush look good, slims in the front, allows you to just kind of really, you know, work your curves but not look like, you know, a stuffed sausage casing, then check these jeans out because they're super comfortable. And I love this wide waistband. Okay. Sorry, I'm just sitting here. Oh, there I am. Oh, we do have 5 comments. Okay, so we'll see if any of these are questions. Love you all for being here. Yes, I do think they asked a question that was asked in here is, do I think that a backpack type carry-on works? And I do. It's just for me, when I'm like standing at the desk like checking in and things like that, I don't like to have to dig through like a bag that's kind of unorganized. So I tend to travel with something that is a little bit more structured like this, to where it stands up for me, and that I can just kind of see everything at once, dig in, get what I want, and kind of move on. So that's just a personal preference for me, though. You can really do whatever you want. And it kind of depends on the trip. Like if I was going to be hiking or biking or camping or something like that, then yes, I would bring my backpack, because then I know I would also double that to use while I'm, you know, adventuring. So hopefully that answers your question. Okay, thank you so much for being here. This is kind of like my final sign off for the outfit series. But definitely hit the comments. Let me know if you'd like these videos, what other topics you would like to see. I know we'll be scheduling more. They're just kind of in the works. So if you have ideas, definitely share them. take a look at that DIY closet course. Follow us on Instagram and stories, and you'll learn so much more. And Style School Insiders, if you're not a member, go ahead and join. So thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it, and have a great day. I hope you learned something. Bye.